Alright. Chat is connected. Let's get to sculpting. I think in this stream I want to enhance the upper body again. Now that we have pretty much all of our bases covered for how the sculpt is going to look, I think I want to go in and enhance the details. So I guess we can reattach these arms back to the body. And we'll leave these muscles alone for now. I could choose a different material for the eyes. Just so it's a bit more visible. Oops. Feel. Let's go hide the flail baby. And yeah, we'll just focus on the upper torso. This can probably be attached to, let's go Dynamesh this and then attach it to the main mesh. Wait, for some reason I'm not getting any comments. Maybe no one commented yet. Oh shit, someone did comment. Is that one bad ingrown toenail? I guess you can say that. More of a, I was going more for like a hoof look. We might as well just merge everything together. Let's see why not. How much like? Push everything to the top so I know. What? Actually, what might be better is... Yeah, I'm just gonna merge everything. What would the... Yeah, we don't need this baby. Get rid of the baby. Alright. Now we can work on everything. Just working some more detail into the neck. After this detail pass, we'll subdivide it and then go over and enhance, sharpen up the details. Let's just tuck this one into the body because we don't really need it. turn off symmetry, and lag spike. I wonder if it might be a better idea if I just turn off voice and then turn on performance mode for my laptop, just because the lag is so bad. Like quiet mode is usually just for editing documents. Not for like super resource intensive stuff like using ZBrush. It seems to be okay when I'm not moving the camera, but whenever I move the camera, there's a good 3-second delay, 3 to 4-second delay before the camera actually moves. Oh, that's so weird. I can't seem to get comments going. Let me go try rejoining chat on Twitch, because I just noticed there's a few comments I missed because my phone doesn't seem to be working. Okay, there we go. I was looking at the wrong stream. I was looking at like a past video, not listening to myself now. Yeah. All right. Hey everyone. Hey Mahao. Hey Adon. Hey Logger. This dude's looking absolutely rude. Yeah. Is he gonna be a boss or just a random monster? I'm thinking just a random monster. That's kind of up to Maddock to decide. The lead dev. I suppose he could be either one, can he? Zethers, I know I asked this for last stream, but I think you overpumped the muscles on his flail arm a bit. I think his flail arm muscle should be about 15% bigger. Oh yeah. So what I do is I usually, for creatures like this, I usually make things a bit bigger than I intend them to be. Because when I switch to Damien Standard, the effect that you get is that you get like a subtractive effect. So once I'm done beefing up the muscles, I'm gonna go over it with Damien Standard and really emphasize those muscles to the point where the entire model shrinks a little bit. So as of now, it is going to look a bit beefier than it will in the final product. Buff boy, indeed. He's pretty scary. I wouldn't want to meet him either. There's this YouTube channel, I think like NPC battles or something like that. There's this guy who hacks in some NPCs and does all kinds of cool stuff with Arena. I would like to see this guy fight, like Sir or something. NPC versus NPC, see which one wins. Really? No neck? His neck's right here though, like right here. It's kind of like a Path of Exile Templar homage. Hmm. I gotta do something here. I have this good idea that I just have to add on to this creature. I think it'll be like the final change. This is like the last major change, I promise, guys. Let's go clear this. Uh, go get this guy. Let's duplicate. Let's just lop him off there, I guess. Get the right color, RGB fill object. I kind of want like a human just like sticking out in the back, like somewhere here. Could do this. Last major change. I just was thinking the back part needs something like this. And then let's go. He's gonna be sticking out of his back somewhere around here. Oops. That works. And then let's see. Let's move the arms first. Let's go get this detail in quick because I've already spent a decent amount of time on this creature. I don't want to... Like, I could spend like infinite amount of time on this creature, but this will be something in the game, so I have to hurry up and actually make it instead of just playing with details all day. And then if there's a guy just hanging out there, we have to... I think we're gonna have to hunch the main sculpt over a bit. So let's plug in transpose. We gotta do a bit of transposing. No, spooky, Halloween is over. Give him a hat. You guys can probably give him a hat, actually. Like, when you're playing the game. There are hats in the game, so when you do run across this monster and then kill it, you can put a hot hat on it for us. I don't like how that's just one grouping there. Oh, just hold on. I have to T-pose sub. I messed up a little bit here. We really ought to just get rid of the subtools that we aren't using. So I'm gonna make sure that we have all the subtools that we want right now, which looks like we do already. I'm just gonna do plugin, subtool master, delete and viz. Just so transpose is a bit faster. Alright. We didn't need all of those subtools. We could have... that's fine. We can just duplicate this guy. And just go to undo history. And we have our base mesh again. We want that. So we'll hide it. And then transpose, we need to take out the arms, because I want these as a separate subtool. So the polygroups are separate once we depose. Okay, let's hide off all the other subtools. And mask where he's going to bend. Oh, that's a bit of a janky mask. Oh well, it works. Okay. We'll mask this. I guess we'll just leave that as is. Mask the flail. Invert mask. Let's go smooth this out a little bit. Okay, yeah. Good work. Or maybe, wait. Actually, let's go... Okay, yeah, we gotta do it from here. Vector, that's gonna mess with us later. We'll do that. And then... Actually, I want the angle to be reproducible, so I'm gonna go lock angle. Alright. Now what we can do is mask the center part. Because I want the arms to be back in place. We'll just rotate that back up straight. And a little bit. Move it around a bit. Okay, now gotta move the head. Bit tricky to mask, so let's go mask circle. Guess it right here, right here. Get the tip of the tongue, and then we'll just knock out these areas. That's, yeah, that looks good. Oh wait, a little bit here. Okay, now we're good. Move that out a bit. Rotate. What could be good here? Actually, I don't know if this is a good idea. Need some time to figure out what I'm going to do here. That's like, I'll have to go like that, and then it's a bit mangled, but we can just fix that pretty easy. Yeah, that works. And the legs will have to be bent a little bit more. And the legs. Oops. Got the tongue in there too, huh? Actually, let's go extend the mask a bit. Oh god, leg spike. Alright. We can probably make the legs a bit bigger now. A little bit bigger. A little bit more. I'll bend this one. Figure this out. I'm ignoring chat for a bit. Just gotta get these ideas out. Okay, looks pretty good. I think we need to add a few more skulls on him, actually. It'd be cool if we were able to sense multiple minds on this thing. Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually. Don't worry about how this is gonna turn out great. just, just trust in me. It's like one of those, shit, what's his name called again? It's like one of those Bob Ross moments where you kind of just destroy your work, but then it turns out for the better. It's like he's praising baby Jesus. Not for long though. To move this arm. Move the neck around a bit more. Mm. You guys want to see something funny? Woo, 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 woo. That's like that's how Indians say yes. It's like the Indian head nod. I'm deforming this neck a bit too much. Making it look a bit unrealistic. But instead of deforming the neck, I should probably just bend the body up a bit. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better. Thanks, Mike. Hey, Smiles. See you and your pornator again. I wonder if we should actually be looking up or should it be looking down? What we should do is just like that. We don't need to warp this. It can just be like stuck somewhere inside the body. We should move this one here. This one has to be lower. Let's go put it in this blank spot here. Be a good bit of detail. Perfect. This arm definitely needs to be moved forward. rotate it down a bit. This can also be rotated forward. I think this arm gives it a lot of character. One of the character defining arms. Alright. Looking good. I feel like his neck is not rotating the way it should. Bit to the right. Maybe a bit more to the right. We'll take it back even more. And then of course we have to open the mouth. Makes sense. Move. Logical. Not hard to open the mouth. Okay, now that we have a tiny bit of space to drag out some mesh, let's do that. And see the jaws here. So a bit more. Now we'll do a more accurate mask. Something like that. Actually, we should probably mask up this area too. Jawbone right here. Rotating it from like right here or something should be good. Um, you talk about the porn Aether all the time because you have a direct portal to it known as a VR headset. Oh. Good for you. Good for you. Now we have quite a bit of work ahead of us. Lots of refinement to do. That's creepy. Kind of looks like a spider. I feel like this one actually needs to rotate a bit or up. That kind of mirrors the arm on the right. Hmm. I could just get rid of this arm. Maybe... Nah, I need that arm there. I'm just gonna go in here with the move tool and just start moving stuff around. Let's auto groups. We don't need the eyeballs. Right? Wow, on what? Wow. 100 ringgit or $100? My money, right? Not my money, right? I'm kidding.
I buy from town.
Wow.
We're having 11 sale.
11/11 sales. Go out of groups to the separate. Let's go mask the skull. Okay. What the fuck, a human? That there's what if one of the arms went through the human? What if one of the arms went through the human? It is an interesting thought, but I have other plans in store for the human. And also, it wouldn't really work that well anatomically. Like, humans have a lot of solid structures inside them that would prevent something like that from happening. Off RGB. Wait. Actually, let's go use inflate first to close some of these holes. And then we can dynamesh and sculpt over it. Move. Now we have kind of like a very primate, very gorilla look. Make the spine, the abdomen here a bit thicker too, just a little bit, so it's more believable. But I still want that skinny, lithe look. Okay. Yeah, let's just get to detailing. Let's go merge this with the main mesh. And go use a bunch of clay buildup. Merge everything back together. Please answer. What? Is this entire model going to be ragdolling once I slay it? Like, is the human back part going to ragdoll independently? I'm not sure. What do you mean more believable? Humans have achieved incredible fucked up thin ways using corsets. Well, people have achieved a lot of things, uh, especially through software called Instagram. Yeah, Maddock and the team does all the hard, grueling, boring work, and I get to have all the fun designing. It's a pretty nice setup. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I have to do the retopology, which is pretty. I mean, I'm one of the rare artists who actually enjoy retopology, but a lot of people don't because it just takes forever. And if you don't know what retopology means, it's creating the low poly from the high poly. So you're just dragging out polygon by polygon. It's a bit like hand sewing. It's pretty tedious work, but very essential work. But yeah, I'd say that making the model is about 50% of the work, like making and designing. Maybe a little bit more than 50%, but uh, UV unwrapping, texturing, animating, that's all a lot of work as well. Um, one curve. Hmm. Yeah, we'll save the curve for later. I was gonna add some curved flesh, like strands of flesh tying everything together, but I think I'll progress more on the sculpt before I get to that part. Didn't Maddox say they had automatic super tools for retopology? Uh, if he did, he could sell it for like millions, like more than millions. But I mean, like ZBrush has something like that ready. But the whole point about like hand retopology is that um, machine-based retopology isn't as accurate as hand-based. And also, it doesn't know exactly how to retopologize a model for their specific needs. So it doesn't really know where all the joints are and how something should be animated. Like, only a human would know that kind of thing. So you can use like automatic retopology to a certain extent. It could help you with with creating certain types of geometry. Um, but for something like a character, you can't really use automatic retopology. Just because it's a lot easier and it's a lot the end result is a lot higher quality if you do it by hand. Sort of giving this thing like organic pauldrons. feel like the baby should be a bit bigger, just so it's harder for the player to dodge it. I saw that video where that guy killed President Golem with a broom. I'm like, man, we gotta make the game harder. Game's not hard enough. Like, this would be good. Be like a very healthy baby. Yep, there's a lot of things I want to add. I haven't forgotten about that yet. It's just that I haven't gotten to it yet. The creature shares a lot of cavities. Which one does it eat and where does it come out from? Well, everything goes out into the porn aether. So that's where it all goes out to. It has like a small portal and where the butthole is supposed to be, and then that just goes to the porn aether. Which mouth do you speak to? Any one of them. Which is more fun, designing porn aethers or Morrowind interior? Actually, like the color or something. Weird. What's my tablet set to? Brush size. There we go. Mask the arms. The arms are kind of getting in the way. Getting in the way of things. Oh man, I miss going to IKEA actually. I haven't gone out to IKEA in a while. Although I feel like the Swedish meatballs aren't as good as they were. I don't know why. Not sure why they don't taste as good as before. Maybe the novelty's worn off. Maybe I've gone to IKEA so many times that the novelty of Swedish meatballs have worn off. Meatballs depend. Taste depends on location, local manager. But aren't like the meatballs like aren't they all like made from in one place and then they just like ship it out froze into all the IKEA chains. Will the game ever feature full nudity? No. You can you can probably get a mod for that once mod support is released. You can get your Thomas the Tank trains and Skyrim dragons that way too. Who got model the genitalia? I don't know. Some artist out there, not me. Thankfully, that's not my job. Although we did have a good laugh about uh, designing like ogre genitalia. So like in the novice ogre fights, where the ogre's not wearing any armor, you just like fight this massive ogre with its dong like jiggling about down there. It would just be like a flesh flail that you have to watch out for. I think the problem why the meatballs here in Malaysia don't taste that good is maybe because like the local manager overcooks the meatballs because they're kind of tough. But the taste is still alright. So I just came here. Why is he talking about the ogre dong? Well, we're talking about ogre dongs and also Swedish meatballs at the same time. It can be easy to get mixed up here. But welcome to the stream. I just remember this thing has to have like... I should probably segment this so it looks like I can articulate. I haven't been doing that. I draw a few lines in here. It's always good to have to indicate where this thing can articulate. Why is this just gonna bend in some random location? Imagine an armored flesh-tangled penis on this bad boy here. Sounds horrifying. Yo, imagine one that's like a prehensile penis. You know, those things exist, right? Except at the end of the prehensile penis, there's like a small mouth. There's like it'll just like whip it out towards you, and then it'll attach, and you won't be able to get it off. It'll just like reel you in with the prehensile penis. Dinner is served. Swedish meatballs. You guys hungry? Meatball and dong talks. So I'm redesigning my Morrowind house. I think the current one I have is a bit too big. I found like I was walking around in Tel Voss. I saw some. There's these farmhouses that I never went into, but I explored them for the first time, and I thought they were like really cozy. So I'm gonna like copy their designs and basically just make my Morrowind house a lot smaller. Hey, well, Karin, welcome to the stream. We were just talking about ogre penises and Swedish meatballs, but now we're talking about Morrowind houses. So you've come at a good time. You never went in them? How old is Mora again? I think Morrowind came out in 2000 and shoot, I don't remember. It's like either 2001, maybe 2002, or 2003, some early 2000s. So it's like a almost a 20-year-old game now. Okay, so I might have gone into them, but I that must have been like a really long time ago. I can't remember. But yeah, I actually really like the area around Tel Voss and Voss in general. It just seems like such a peaceful area to live. Well, that escalated quickly. I feel like games these days, the ones that have like player housing and stuff, they just feel like a cash cow for game companies. And it doesn't really feel too much like home. I wish like more games would have more like a homey feel instead of like, oh, buy our chair for $10. I mean, I guess that is good too, like from a financial perspective, but I don't know. I feel like player housing could be improved. Like they gotta hire like a feng shui artist or something. Yeah, hire a feng shui artist to arrange the walls so that it feels more like a livable space. I think there are many places in Oblivion, Fallout, and Skyrim where I never went. Yeah, yeah. I think the only reason why I found myself in uh, Helvas is because it got the boots of blinding speed. Like if I didn't get those, I think I would have ended my run a while ago. It's because I was like walking so slow. That there sent me a link, but I'm too busy to click on it. Better not be your coordinator, Smoils. So is this monster gonna appear in Exanima SG? Yes, if Maddock wants to put it in. Hopefully it gets placed right in front of the first door. So when new players play the game, they're like, oh shit, what the heck is that? And then they die instantly, and then we get to laugh at them. It'll be so funny. Be like, ha ha, scrub, get good. Zeth, that link is a short Morrowind meme. Morrowind memes are good. I'll go take a look after the stream. Make it dummy thick, I bet he's gonna want it in. Oh yeah. Time to make it dummy thick. That's the first time in a while that I heard someone say dummy thick. Is that saying going out of popularity? What do you guys think? So what's the concept for this monster? I see he has half a dude sticking out of his back. What's that all about? I don't know. He has half a dude sticking out of his back. Like, who doesn't want half a dude sticking out of his back? You can do so much more with half a dude. Like, imagine all the itches on the back that you can never scratch, and then, bam, you have half a dude sticking out your back, and now you can scratch all those itches. Now, there isn't actually any concept. I'm just making up stuff as I go. Just try to see what looks good. I'm a pretty pathetic 2D concept artist, so I just concept in ZBrush too. But who's gonna scratch the half dude's back? That is a very good question. Uh, which I think I have the answer to actually. There we go. Extra arms. You sculpt it out of a 3D potato, or is it humanoid? Half potato, half humanoid. Like literally half humanoid, half potato. Because I used like a base sphere, and then I also stuck it onto humans. So okay, this guy. I'm gonna do something here for this guy. Go separate out. Then we gotta work on this guy. Make him look a bit less human. A good edge loop. Yeah, I guess that's as good as we can get. That's as good as we can get. Oh, lag spike. Guys, so the real question is, it's not about why is there a half a dude sticking out of this guy's back. The real question is, why is there a monster sticking out of this guy's lower torso? You see? You gotta go big brain. Gotta ask the real questions here. God damn it. No chin. No chin needs like a name. I don't know, like a title. It sounds like it sounds like a title actually. No chin. So like I don't know, Thomas the No Chain, No Chin. How long did it take to learn? Take you to learn how to do this? Well, I'm actually still learning. You never stop learning when it comes to 3D modeling. So I've been, I don't know, I've been working for like 5.5 years. But I've also been like an artist before I became a 3D modeler. So shoot, I've been doing this stuff my whole life. I'm 27 now, so like realistically to get to where I am, I guess you can probably, if you're like working every single day, maybe like 3-4 years, you can probably get close to where I am. It really depends on the person too. Like some people are just better. Like I always feel like a noob when I go to ArtStation. I see all these Korean artists who have insane portfolios. Like wish that was me. Like why aren't I that good? So out there, let's make that goblin mouth on the human. Yep, you're. Now is always one step ahead of me as usual. I swear, maybe like we're like long lost twins, and he has like, you know how like twins sometimes like have fused body parts. He has like part of my brain attached somewhere on his not his dick. I mean his brain. That looks pretty amazing to me. Thanks, thanks, Goon. Fond of the Dead Space enemies designs. Yep. Dead Space is a really fun co-op game that I played with my older brother. Shit, I forgot to put in the monster mouths again. Did that brush up. And what I didn't need to load up that brush. I can just duplicate these teeth. Here, I have the teeth in here. I'm such a noob. Whoa, what the heck? Man, what's up with transpose? Like after ZBrush 2001, like it's all weird. Like after you reach a certain mark, it just goes inverse. Don't like that. Don't like these changes to ZBrush. We'll just give him one tooth. That should be good enough. We don't need to add the rest. Nah, I'm just 27 tuning into the monster design. Human minds are not so different, I think. Yeah, and I think Smoils, he said he was like 17 or something, which is why he's into the pornator so much. He's still into the pornator phase of his life. So how far away do you think the procedural weapon update is? It's very close. Madoc already has a working procedural swords. So I think that's basically just waiting for the rest of the arena content. Like that, procedural weapons are a done deal. Probably just move everything into place first. I can scale and transpose whenever. Let's keep doing whatever I'm doing. Don't need to be super accurate about it, but you do. Yeah, well, Karn, have you seen the last couple of coffee diaries? So basically how the updates are gonna go. We're gonna have a I don't really want to say smaller because like a global illumination system is pretty huge. But we're going to have an an update that includes global illumination, and I think a few visual updates, like the hair. I think hair might be going into the next update. It's like small stuff. Is like when Matic is like adding the GI system, there's a lot of small outdated assets that looked pretty bad. They don't look great in global illumination, so he's been fixing those. So we're gonna have the global illumination update, and then we're going to have arena content and procedural weapons update. But yeah, I'm thinking I might actually do like a playthrough of Exanima, and I can stream that once global illumination hits. I'm pretty interested in seeing how the game's gonna look with global illumination. Like all of the really dark places will still have some definition to them if there's like a light nearby because of all the reflections being more accurate and so on. Something to do with voxelization too. I'm not too sure how it works myself. But it's looking really good. That there's any make alternate caffeine-free diary versions. Thanks, Spike. I'll add a few more and we should be good. I can adjust the size, position, etc. I feel like we need to make the mouth bigger. I do that. This is what Smoil's mother looks like. I kind of want this mouth to splay out a bit, kind of like a lamprey or something. Okay, one more spike and I think we'll be good. Let's put a small one down here. Just delete these. Okay, now we can just move them all into place. Let's pose them a bit. Sorry, am I ignoring chat again? I get all this done quickly. Uh, Let me go back to the comments. Do you have arbitrary limits on size given model file? Not really. My computer can handle upwards of like 5 million polygons. I think more than that. I think that was like my old laptop or something, but yeah, there isn't really any arbitrary limit or size. Seth, what are you doing with my baby? Uh, I'm showing it the real world. This is my face after lag spikes happen. Some color here. C add, turn on RGB. Let's go. I think we need to some color in here. I think we should do some more color definition for all our everything. There needs to be some flesh connecting this torso, I think. Let's go add some color here too. Might as well. Oops. We can keep track of where all the orifices are. Gotta do something with this guy's mouth. We can go do something like the gobbler mouth again here. And these leg spikes. Not good, not good. I might, hey guys, I'm gonna turn off voice so I can just like use, I'm just gonna go ahead and use performance mode. At least for a while, it's driving me nuts. Testing, testing. Can you guys hear a waterfall sound in the back? Or only during, uh, only when I talk? Only when I speak? Okay. One sec, I'm gonna get a headset out. I have a headset that I'm not using. My older brother's headset, but I'm thinking if the mic is farther away from the laptop, it's gonna be a lot better. Because I can't deal with the lag anymore. It's just slowing down my work by quite a lot. Just realized. Testing. How about now? Is this better? I have my headset on now. Much better. I have a not much and a much better. Okay. I'll have to go watch the. I'll have to go watch the recording. Yeah, this is so much faster. Do my Maddox hate me? What? Hey, just reposting this. These fancy designs impose new character rigs for animation and such, right? Your colleagues hate it when you make complicated body shapes as this one. I try not to get too complicated, which is why you'll notice like a lot of these arms. Once I bind them up with more flesh, they don't have to be animated. So a lot of my designs uh, should actually work with minimal animation. But yeah, I do keep that in mind. I don't try to make something that would be extra work for Metapan and the rest of the team, usually. But then, like, everyone's on Steam, like, saying, oh, when are we gonna get a spider boss? We should totally do a spider boss. Like, yeah, Maddox's gonna love animating a spider boss. Wow, fanbots. Zeph, you didn't really give me an answer last time. What did they do to you when you were a child? I just played Diablo 2. Like, I started playing Diablo 2 at a very young age. I think I was like 8 when I first played Diablo 2. So I just, yeah, just play Diablo 2 when you're young, and that's all you need to do to become a great artist. Shit, that's swung by pretty fast. Um, Maybe try many times hanging out like tentacles instead of another goblin mouth. Uh, I was thinking about that, but like tentacles are a bit kind of like Illithid, Baldur's Gate sort of thing. Kind of want to go a different direction. Also, you do kind of have to keep in mind like the anatomy. Like the reason why illithids have tentacles on their face is to really grapple and bind people in so they can eat their brains. This creature doesn't have to do that. This creature is very well equipped with multiple limbs. So if it did want to eat, it wouldn't need tentacles to do it. Personally, I don't think we're gonna be doing a spider boss, but that's my interpretation of things. So don't get your hopes up. I mean, it could change, but it's not looking too good for a spider boss. Man, this is so much better. Like just using performance mode instead of quiet mode on my laptop. Oh my god, I can't believe I was using quiet mode for that long. The sculpt probably would have been done already if I was using just performance mode. That's how bad the lag was. Probably even get this sculpt done tonight. What do you guys think? Should I do like a sculpt marathon and try to get it done tonight? Lag demon. There should be a lag demon in Exanima. It'd just be like a box with like a purple and black checkers for like a missing texture, and then it slowly comes after you. If you look at it, then it stops moving. But if you don't look at it, then it'll slowly come towards you. Be like the angels from the Doctor Who series. Fuck man, I'm kicking myself over not using performance mode in a headset. Really lost a bunch of time just fucking around with no performance mode. My god. Such a rookie mistake. They've had like 2 of these done by now. Imagine buying a better computer set. Shut up, Zulix. Oh my god. Go play Fallout 76 or something. The mouth from baby is still visible on his left leg. Righto. I'll get on it. Honestly, you should do a giant pointed bone sword for the right arm. Hey, that's actually a pretty cool idea. I like that. I like that idea. Sword and flail. You can go Sauron mode. Or Witch King. Is that Sauron or Witch King? I think it was Witch King. Pretty sure it's Witch King. Yeah, like a massive bone sword on the right would be a good idea. Or a shield. I remember a shield was another idea. I think a shield might actually be better because it would make the fight a lot harder if they actually had a shield. With a bone sword, he kind of just has like 2 primary weapons, so And you know how like people complain about shields all the time. I like I like milking players for as much salt as they are worth. Like the more salt, the better. I wish we had a mechanic in Exanima where if you break open a chest, or not a chest, like a crate or like a barrel, like one of these things would just pop out and smack you in the face with massive flesh flail. Fun times. Let's see, massive flesh shield. Let's go in this circle. Let's go use. Shoot, what's it gonna look like? Hmm. Trying to think of an interesting shield idea. IKEA meatballs as a shield. I was actually thinking about like multiple like bodies just like stuck all together as like a massive fleshy mass, like a shield. Um, you know, maybe we can like just uh, kind of sphere, or how about if we just like use itself as a shield, so we can just like do that and rotate around. And now we have a self shield. Let's make it like really small. Look how fast my computer is, guys. I can just like transpose like this dude, the entire mesh. Like I don't even have to worry about lag spikes. I just like change that up and yeah, and then there we go. There we have a shield. Easy peasy. Yep. That's gonna be the shield, guys. This is gonna be a tiny version of itself. Man, I'm gonna have to give Madoc a discount for like how much time I wasted with the stupid uh, quiet mode on my laptop. So I'm getting a bunch of messages. There. Okay, let's get serious here. This isn't gonna be the shield. Let's go get rid of all that stuff. Let's go use like concur. Concur PM now instead of PI. Let's go get rid of its arms. Get rid of that. And then probably just like flip this around or something. I don't know. Make it bigger again. Flatten it. Oops. And then, I don't know. That should be pretty big. I got a message. Fill this with RGB. Like this should be like a spike on the end or something. Like that. Maybe it's a bit long though. Like Maddox says he doesn't have. I don't know if we have the tech for tower shields yet, so this might not be feasible. You know what I'm doing. Really have no idea what I'm doing right now. That looks cool, so we'll go with it. I still want to keep the hand in there though. I don't want to mess with the hand because I do think being able to manipulate things is a good trait to have for this monster. I'll just leave the shield as is, like right now. I'll send a message after Maddox and see if this is a good idea. Just like a shields work. But I think I might call it for today. It's 12:22 a.m. here. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, get a lot more done now that I use a headset, which I should have done from day one. But yeah, nice having everyone here. Let's see. Field shape could be smaller. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do with the shield. I'll send a screenshot over to Matt. I can see if it's something that we can do. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. If all goes well. But yeah, laters.